Alright, fuckheads, we're, we're playing Paint. You've seen people play games. You've seen people review movies. You've seen people review food. This is not a review. This is someone else taking something else in. Because honestly, you don't feel like doing it right now. You want to be passive and do something passively. So I'm here doing something so that way you can do nothing and watch another person do something, or tickle that part of your brain that likes merchandise and seeing videos about it. I know, me too. I like it too. But this is a little man in a little program. But this is not about him. No, sir. No, mister. This is not about this simple frog. This is about the software it is being used in. Because in Let's Plays, people make big gimmicks about little things happening in the game. But you see here, I am doing that with software. I just made something red. I undid it for a second. And now he can be pink too, but the red stays because the lines around the eyes, they're not open. So when you think about the paint bucket tool as an actual paint bucket spilling all over an area, if there's a wall blocking it, it won't spill. However, that wall does not exist if two objects are of the same color. Thus is paint law and coleslaw. And now I'm gonna get the paintbrush, turn it to slightly bigger, get the orange. I love the color orange. It makes me very awake. It's a very awakening color. Some people say blue is the color of awakening. I personally disagree. Makes me sleepy. Think night about nighttime. So get the green, quite stereotypical, very standard hot dog looking here. Got the brown bun. I prefer the blue meat. You want the little, those little bun lines they put on the side of the bun, the bread? That's how buns look like, right? Yeah. This little man, happy man, think again. Very angry, tired of everything, just absolutely done. There's so much you can do with this program. You want to make little assets or borders for your game? You can do that. You can click off there, and I want the background, please, of the fill. There, solid color. Now we go. Create a little incandescent little void right here, and it's just setting up these little menus, and then it's like a little interface. It's a little visual. It tells you things are happening. So and you get the text box tool, then you get to determine the exact amount of area you want the text to take up, and then you get that choice again with how much you type. Say you didn't want to use all that area. Well, no problem, buddy, because you can just type on your own way, and then yeah, no problem. However, sometimes things do go wrong, and I fucking hate it. Say you want to take up this little bit of space, right? That's all you want. You type in cookie. What the fuck is this? Just a little peeved, quite honestly. But that's okay. We got circles too. It doesn't really, don't really fit there, but now that's just plain old green. Orange. See, a mechanic here, you can do that to make a sweet fucking overlay. I didn't even think about that. So like, say you wanted a little guy right behind here, you make him a different one. The eyedropper tool, it's to find out what color something is, but that actually makes sense more the the hourglass, because why the fuck would an eyedropper somehow have the mechanics to tell you like a pigment? Like, there's no sensor on this. It's primitive as shit, just as primitive as the pencil, you know? Old technology made do new thing. It's the main reason why this is not real to me. You know, you could take things apart, you can chop them up, you can rearrange them separate from their original context and stuff like that. And I'm all about that. I'm all about things transforming and shifting over time and having new meaning afterwards, and just having all these very derivative copies, but separate from their own original context and stuff like that. It is quite flippin' cool when you get around to doing this, because you could export this right now. You could call it me art, and then you could be like, voila, it's a art. So now you got two